Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Faza Fauzan Azhima. I'm student of IAIN Sheikh Nurjati Cirebon from English Language Teaching Department from semester 4. This is the video of reflection from today's meeting. Today we'll talk about ESP teacher in classroom. For the first part is stage in ESP teaching process, and the second needs identification and analysis. Third, rationale for NIA in pedagogy, and then types of needs and target needs, and for the last, learning needs. Let's start from first part. Stage in the ESP teaching process. According to Dudley, Evans, and John, the key stage in ESP are needs analysis, course design, material selection, teaching and learning, and evaluation. ESP course design is the product of dynamic interaction between these elements which Dudley, Evans, and John illustrate the theory and the reality of the stage in ESP process through this cyclical representation, as we can see on the picture. Okay, for the first stage is needs analysis, and then course design, teaching, learning, and assessment, and the last is evaluation. This figure explain about ESP process according to theory. Okay, let's move to needs identification and analysis. According to Flock 1993, as in all ESP teaching situation, we must start by considering the needs of the learners and what they have to do in the target situation. In general, the term needs is defined as the difference between the actual stage regarding the group or situation in relation to a specific question and the desired state. They reflect the existence of a certain problem that requires an intervention and must be dealt with. Next, rationale for NIA in pedagogy. Pedagogically, needs are always defined as the learner's request in order to communicate efficiently in specific situation. McDonough says the idea of analyzing the language needs of the learner as a basis of course development has become almost synonymous with ESP. In sum, the reason for performing NIA, according to Long 2005, are to determine the relevance of the material to the learner situation, to justify the accountability of the material to all the constituents implicated in the situation, to describe and explain learners' differences in terms of needs and style, and finally to produce efficient material that will fulfill learners. requirements and needs as wholly as possible. Next, types of needs. ESP specialists Hutchinson and Waters agree on the fact that the terms needs is the learner's requirement aiming at communicating effectively in the target situation. Accordingly, this entails the NIA taxonomy may be viewed differently. However, two types, target needs and learning needs, are the main concepts used by the scholar in ESP literature and practice. The last part is target needs. In this respect, Hutchinson and Waters propose further subdivision of target needs, which are necessities, lacks, and wants. Okay, maybe that's all from me. Thank you very much for your nice attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.